Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a student studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bengaluru, from the Department of Basic Science. So today I'll be presenting a topic called Criteria for Selection of Landfill and Urban Floods from the subject Introduction to Civil Engineering. So today's topic is Criteria for Selection of Landfill. So let us begin the topic with a little bit of introduction. So criteria for selection of landfill. What are the criterias we look at when we're selecting for a landfill? First one is being the location, which is a main factor, key factor when selecting a landfill. Also considering proximity to waste sources and transportation access. We also look at environmental impact assessments, which is conducted to evaluate potential risks to air, water, and soil quality. Landfill design and engineering specifications must meet regulatory requirements for waste containment and management. Next, we have regulatory compliance. Ensure that chosen landfill complies with local, state, and federal regulations governing waste disposal. Next, we look at verifying the landfill has obtained all necessary permits and licenses for operation. And the next thing we look at is confirming the facility which follows proper procedures for waste handling, monitoring, and reporting. Next, we have capacity and expansion. So, accessing the landfill's remaining capacity to accommodate waste disposal needs in the long term. Considering all the potential for expansion or development of additional cells to meet future demands. Evaluating the landfill's waste acceptance policies and restrictions on acceptable materials. Next, we have environmental considerations. So, in this particular topic, we consider evaluating the potential impact of the landfill on surrounding ecosystems, wildlife, and habitats. So considering factors, we also consider factors such as groundwater contamination, methane emissions, and odor control. We also implement measures to mitigate environmental risks such as linear leachate collection systems and gas captures. Next, we have operational factors. Evaluate the landfill's operational efficiency, including waste compaction, cover management, and daily cover requirements. Next, we have considering the ability of equipment and personnel for waste handling, transportation, and disposal. Ensuring that landfill has proper facilities for storing, recycling, and managing hazardous materials. Next, we have community engagement. Engaging with local communities and stakeholders to address concerns and gather feedback from the community, and developing communication strategies to inform residents about landfill operations, safety measures, and environmental monitoring. Collaborating with community organizations and government agencies to build trust and transparency. Next, we have financial viability. So, accessing the financial stability of the landfill operator, including revenue streams, operating costs, and long-term planning. All these comes under financial viability. Evaluating the potential for cost-effective waste disposal, tipping fees, and revenue generation from recycling or energy recovery. Considering the availability of financial assurance mechanisms to cover closure, post-closure care, and environmental liabilities. Next, we have risk management. So when we see all the factors while we do the selection for landfill, we should also look at the negative things called risk management. And we need to manage the waste well, which prevents from degradation of the environment. So next, we have risk and management. Identifying potential risk associated with landfill operations such as fire hazards, leachate leaks, and slope stability. So developing contingency plans and emergency response protocols to address accidents, spills and natural disasters. Implementing or monitoring systems and regular inspections to detect and prevent environmental hazards. Next, we have public health and safety. Prioritizing the public health and safety by implementing measures to control disease, vectors, pests, and contamination. Ensuring compliance with occupational health and safety regulations to protect workers from hazards and accidents. Monitoring the air quality, water pollution, and noise levels to safeguard the health of nearby residents or the workers. Next, we have sustainability and innovation, while selection of landfill. So, embracing the sustainable practices and technologies to minimize waste generation, promoting recycling and reduce environmental impact. Exploring innovation solutions for waste management such as composting, anaerobic digestion, and waste to energy technologies. Collaborating with research institutions, industry partners, and government agencies to advance landfill sustainability and environmental stewardship. So the next topic is urban flood controls. So let's begin the topic with a little bit of introduction. So urban flood controls are the systems and strategies implemented in the urban areas to manage and mitigate the risk of flooding. These controls are essential to protect infrastructure, properties, and lives from devastating impacts of flooding. Urban flooding controls aim to reduce the volume and velocity of storm water runoff to prevent inundation of urban areas. Next, we have types of urban flood controls. Green infrastructure such as rain gardeners and permeable pavements helps absorb and filter storm water to reduce the runoff. Stormwater management, ponds and detention basins store excess water during heavy rainfall events, releasing it slowly to prevent flooding. Next, we have flood walls and levees, which are the physical barriers built along the water bodies to contain flood waters and protect urban areas from inundation. So there are many types of urban flood controls, in which the first one is being the green infrastructure, rain gardeners and permeable pavements, which helps absorb and filter stormwater to reduce the runoff. Stormwater management, ponds and detention basins store excess water during heavy rainfall events, releasing it slowly to prevent flooding. And we have physical barriers which are built along the water bodies to contain flood waters and protect the urban areas from inundation. Next, we have the importance of urban flood controls. So urban flood controls, it helps prevent property damage. Controlling the urban flood, it helps preventing the property damage, reduce economic losses and safeguard public safety during extreme weather events. So properly designed and maintained flood controls can also enhance the resilience of urban areas to climate change impacts and future risk of floods. Next, we have implementing effective urban flood controls, which can improve the overall quality of life of a resident by reducing the disruption caused by natural disasters such as flooding. Next, we have the challenges in implementing the rules, urban flood controls. So first one being limited funding and resources, often which poses challenges to implementing comprehensive urban flood control measures. Second one being coordination among multiple stakeholders including government agencies, private developers and community members is crucial for successful flood control projects. Balancing the need for flood controls with other urban development priorities such as green spaces, affordable housing requires careful planning and decision making. Next, we have future of urban flood controls. Advancement in technology such as real-time monitoring systems and predictive modeling can enhance the effectiveness of urban flood controls. Incorporating nature-based solutions and sustainable urban design principles, which can improve the resilience of cities to flooding while also enhancing biodiversity and ecosystem services. Continued research, innovation, and collaboration will be essential in developing and implementing resilient urban floods control to address the challenges posed by climate change and urbanization. Hope you guys like the video. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.